Today is February 1st, 2025, and we are at the House of Arts in Gloucester that was co-founded by Ekaterina Sorokina and Nicholas Shaplyko. Today we will be viewing some of their more recent works, which they are preparing for an exhibition in Southampton, Long Island in July. So this is where we have concerts during the summer, but now they are using it as their workshop, their studio. And pretty soon, Kolya, Nicholas Shaplyko, will tell us a little bit about the work that they are preparing right now, not only for this exhibition, but for their works in general. So it'll be very interesting. The artists, Nicholas Shaplyko and Ekaterina Sorokina. So these are the artists who have created all of this work. This is on our left, Ekaterina Sorokina and Nicholas Shaplyko. And Nicholas and Katya will tell us a little bit about their work today on February 1st, 2025. And we are at the House of Arts. It's a beautiful edifice that again was created by Nicholas and Ekaterina a few years ago. And now we will hear from Nicholas about some of their work.
Hello, dear friends. So we are preparing our upcoming exhibition in July in Southampton. And basically we are trying to set it up like we hope it's going to be set up over there. So it's like a booth like 20 by 20 feet and two walls and sculptures. I'm just avoiding sculptures and just would like to show you the artworks from on one wall and then to another one. So this wall centerpiece, we call it frozen music. I did my homework and wrote the text, so I'll just read it for you. Music of French horn may well pass in sad and solemn mood, may sounds and mocking, sarcastic, creating the blueprint for different parallel reality, the phenomena we call music. Its rhythm is a structural element which hold together the whole architecture of this magical reality. It fills up our soul and brings us to the different world of floating emotions. Floating emotions parade. No surprise that very often the architecture is called a frozen music. Even after the music has already stopped playing, we continue to be inside this reality. We are still browsing through the labyrinth of our feelings. We want to stay here longer, enjoying its emotional boost and refuse to leave. So this is this piece. It's a kind of a story and the structure of this artwork. This one, this is a landscape. It could be used as meditation tool. The time you want to sit down and just have a conversation with yourself. See the serenity of sunrise, hear a murmur of brook, running water, and see this mysterious town which has no windows and only one entrance. This is actually your inner world. It is something very private, very secluded. You don't want to let in anybody else inside of it. It's all yours. And you want to spend the time in this inner world of yourself and kind of build it up and spread it out and make it wider, make it more rich, more colorful, more complex. It takes work of your own to understand yourself and to see outside the world which surrounds you in our reality from that perspective, from that point of view. And I think it's a time worth to be spent. Thank you. This piece, we call it Spring Walk in Amsterdam. We always kind of dreamed to go to Amsterdam and kind of experience this feeling to be inside this absolutely unique town. And one time this dream came true. And we went there and we see dancing houses in reflection in the water of canals, and see the fresh air of the spring and crisp smell and aroma of the tulips, and you just feel yourself like inside sort of a performance, like a background, like a scenery for the theatrical thing, and you're part of it, participant, and you're feeling all these emotions, all these colors, all this mood, all this atmosphere, and you're walking through it with a high attitude and a high feeling of this absolutely beautiful city. So this is theater. This is a kind of a performance, and we are part of it. So this piece is all about it, like a background and a kind of a theatrical scenery. For an opposite side, we have two pieces. Actually, it's more than two, but we combine these four panels, kind of the same scene, same theme. They could be viewed like individual pieces or as a single group. So this is all about the dance. Dance is a very unique, very absolutely phenomenal time when two partners moving in unison and listening the music and feeling the same. They touching each other and saying the word of love through the murmur of surroundings. There's a kind of big crowd, and at the same time there's just two of you who dancing, who is the centerpiece, and the rest of it just a decoration, just a set for this particular motion. He was trying to depict it in a pretty much abstract technique, because abstract is basically avoiding all these details which are not important and try to get to the point when you can just see the geometry of feeling, geometry of emotions, and trying to see it, I don't know, just a structure of it. And this piece. We have like actually two of them, and it's our new kind of new direction in our art, and we want to. It's again kind of continuation of geometry into more complex scenery, where we trying to evaluate our everyday well-being. I will show you another piece, which is a square, which was the first. Let me just bring it up. This is a transformation. Very kind of. No, it's okay. It's very symbolic, like 2 points, points of the beginning and points of the end, which has infinity from both sides. When time is running fast, so you can see the dynamic and even kind of movements of the structure, which is also symbolic, like a city. It could be like yourself, it could be your motion. When you're born, you're one thing, then you reach the climax of your emotional creativity, your maturity, your adultery. And then you're going kind of back to the source, back to the elements, decline into the new day of birth, like a kind of, like a civilization going and bright, giving us like a culture, and then they simply just disintegrate into the time of the history, and we have like their inheritage, like a legend, like stories, like monuments, and you just have like dreams which already not exist anymore. So he was trying to show here the complex of it's like transformation from one perspective to another, which are not quite visible and not quite logical, like pretty much visual illusion. And this is a game we invite you to participate, like in a Lego. You just stay here and see what you can think of it, what you can get out of it, and have fun and give your brain some boost and work and exercise of your presence. I don't know. It's all yours. Okay, dear friends, this is a continuation of a collection of the dances. There's the two opposite panels. Has a different energy. This is remind us of Spain. This is like a passion. This is a very high and strong feelings, male, female. This is like a Carmen. This is like a, I don't know, it could be knight, it could be just pirate, it could be Don Quixote, whatever. And another one, it's more poetry, more, I would say, Marc Chagall, flying emotion. This is not that much more softer, much more not that kind of passion here like a self-destruction. And this is more...
Waltz and flamenco.
Yes, we call it flamenco and we call it waltz. So waltz and flamenco has a different rhythm, different feeling, different kind of motion structure. So we was playing with emotion in a dance.